Hi, today I am going to prepare Guava cheese or Feijoa cheese. I mean Guava, we don't get Guavas, good Guavas here in New Zealand, so we have got to get plenty of Feijoas. So I am going to prepare today from Feijoas. This is how a Feijoa looks, and this is, so I'll be pairing the Feijoas first and taking off the sides and cutting them into half. I have cut the Feijoas and about 2 kilos of them, and then boil it in water for about half an hour, and then taken off the boiled Feijoas and allowed it to cool down. Now in this water I'll be boiling about 1 kilo of sugar. I'm using brown sugar. You can use white sugar also, no problem. I'm taking about 1 kilo because once you clean the take off the pulp of from the Feijoas, take off the skin, and then we have to grind the pulp. Now for Guavas you take off the seeds and then grind the pulp, but because the Feijoas, the seeds are very tender, I grind it with the pulp and the seeds together, take off only the skin off. So now I'll be grinding them. I've separated the pulp from the skins of the Feijoa skin, and now in the water that was boiled I've added sugar, 1 kilo of sugar, brown sugar I use, you can use white sugar as I said earlier, and let it become a thick syrup. Now the pulp, we grind it, and when the sugar has become a syrup, that time you add it and then keep on stirring. Pulp has been ground. Now we wait for the sugar syrup to form. Still some time to go. I have now put the ground pulp and now keep boiling it and stirring it till it becomes hard. It may take about 45 minutes to 1 hour maybe. It's slowly thickening up. The color has changed now to darkish brown color. Another, yeah, see, little more, another 15 minutes. Looks like it is hardening or hardened. Now I have got a little water in this plate, and I'll pour a little into that, and when it cools down, if it hardens, that means it is done. Yeah. Enough, I think. When it starts cooling down, or when it's nearly cool, that time you can cut it into shapes, diamond shape, make lines across and cut them into diagonals. So now it's hot, let's let it cool down. So I'm making diamond shapes, that is, I made first straight lines and now I'm cutting them across. Still it's not yet cooled down, cooling. So you can, that time you can make this cuts, and once it cools down then you can remove them. See, it's coming out, so it's good. In another couple of hours it will cool down completely. So you have one. Yes, another hour maybe. Yes. And yeah, it's taken about nearly 4 hours to make the whole thing, but at the end of it, it's worth it. Really worth it. It takes about 4 hours. It took me about 4 hours to do it, but I can reduce the time if you reduce the water in the beginning while boiling. So because I use a little more water, and that's why it took a longer time to do it. Maybe it's about 2 hours will be a more appropriate time, I think, to do the Guava cheese or Feijoa cheese. Yes.